you want to stand on this and we'll be the same height? Oh, you look bigger. What happened, Chris? Like Chris got a little taller.
My name is Drew. I'm from Washington. You might know me as AdventureStang on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Currently, we're in San Diego. I'm working for AutoWorks Parts. This is our '67 Mustang. It's had a lot done to it. It's been a lot of places. We actually took it on a 28,000-mile road trip from Washington, visited 39 states, and ended up here in San Diego. That's with my wife, our 2-year-old, and our 90-pound Great Pyrenees mix. The whole road trip idea, selling everything, was my wife's idea. Everybody's like, oh man, she must be a saint or whatever, and she must be awesome to put up with you and your antics and road trip and stuff, but it was her idea. We have some heat issues kind of everywhere. When we're on long drives, that heat in the back, it just comes in the car and just heats up the whole inside of the car. And with no AC, it just kind of bakes us in there. We also had an issue where the fuel pump actually got too hot and overheated and shut down. We had to pull over, wait for it to cool down. I actually squirted it with water and cooled it down and then fired back up and we went. And then the last thing is, the transmission kickdown cable actually melted. It just got too hot. So I'm hoping that my friends over here at Heatshield can cut down those interior temps and kind of protect those sensitive lines and sensitive equipment.
Here's our ambient air temps at 9:25 a.m. in the morning.
All right, so we're underneath Drew's car, and you can see the culprits. The heat is just saturated in this area. It's 115 degrees in the white zone. Hey, what's up? It's Chris from Heatshield Products. Drew brought us his car. It's a '67 Mustang. He drove 28,000 miles, and this car was on basically fire. So one of the things that he's having problems with is this exhaust is heating up this cable for his transmission, and it's melted a couple times. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna cover this, and then probably throw a sleeve or something on here. The car inside is just super hot.
Yeah, it just bakes us alive in there.
But I think the culprit is right here. He has two exhaust mufflers, underneath here, and those are just basically heating up the floor. We're gonna just put our muffler shield on the top of that, and you'll see how quickly that gets rid of the heat. Cover this up here with some more exhaust pipe heat shields. So stay tuned, because we're gonna hit that up right now. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Hey, hard stop right now. Just a real quick heads up. If they're enjoying the channel,
They should subscribe.
absolutely. So hit that subscribe button, click the like, leave us a comment on the video.
Yeah, leave us a comment, good or bad. We like them both.
Yeah, so please do that. Thank you.
Okay, so for our Muffler Armor Kit, I'm gonna measure these mufflers and then cut to fit. Okay, I've got our Heatshield Products Muffler Armor Kit, and I'm gonna open it up and show you what you get inside. Piece of Heatshield Armor. Second piece of Heatshield Armor, because this is the 2-pack kit. And we've got the ties, and there are, in this one, 6 of them. And they're really long. Also in the box, you get a nice little instruction sheet. Follow it, and you'll have no problem. little pro tip, whenever you're doing anything with our Heatshield Armor, cutting anything like that, you always want to use a fresh blade, otherwise you're going to get a real jagged cut. One thing to note, when I took my measurements, I measured the finish size. When I cut it, I added a 1/2 inch to all sides so that I have enough to do what I'm going to do right now, which is take away a little bit of the insulation. And what we'll end up with when I'm done is the edge looking like this. So kind of, once you have it on and installed, it keeps all the insulation in place. Okay, that's what your finished thing's gonna look like. The way you lock these into place without any special tools. You're going to grab the end here after you hold it by hand and tighten it. You can grab it and fold it over with some angled needle nose.
Check it out. This is the cable that Drew said was melting. So we're gonna put a 3-foot sleeve, which we call lava tube. All right.
We have our Heatshield Armor Pipe Kit. We're going to install them on the top sides of this exhaust pipe to protect the underside of the body so the heat won't radiate up, it'll radiate kind of out. When you take out the box, the first thing you're going to do is you have these kind of pre-folded lines here. What you're going to do is fold those up all the way. We've got everything installed. Up here on the mufflers, we have our Muffler Armor on these pipes as well with our Pipe Armor Kit.
Continued on with the armor up here. The one thing Shane didn't mention to you is that these actually come pre-cut. So if you have 2.5-inch pipes like Drew does, it'll come pre-gapped like that, or we make a 3-inch. This throttle cable to the transmission. We did put a lava tube on it. It's a 3-foot lava tube. As I mentioned before, it's just so important to make sure that you close the ends. So we closed it here with a stainless steel strap. Got the Velcro facing away from the heat source, ran that all the way up 3 feet past the exhaust over here, and then closed it on the other ends. We threw in a lava starter shield. Yeah, keeping the solenoid for getting cooked there.
Yeah, so Drew's gonna take his Mustang around the block, get it nice and warm.
Hot lap.
Yeah, hot lap. We're gonna do some more temperature readings with the FLIR Cam and with a contact temp probe so we can see the difference. temps at 12:30 p.m. around 85 degrees.
Just got back from Heatshield Products, back to the Auto Works shop. Guys, before I can put my hand back here and just feel the heat radiating off, like easily 20, 30, maybe even 40 degrees hotter than the front of the car. Now it feels exactly the same. I really think that those muffler armor and the pipe armor really did the trick. Thanks, guys.
All right, we're all finished here with the AdventureStang with the armor pipe kit. We dropped the front. Temperature's down about 150 degrees. And with the muffler shield, we dropped that about 110 degrees. Yeah. So I think our business is done here.
I think it is too.
I take
Like, comment, subscribe.
I throw it to you.
I already threw it back.
I'm so fucking hungry right now.